Today's video is gonna be very different. It's gonna be interesting because I'm gonna go through my entire day with you guys. I'm gonna show you what all I do because tonight I have an event. That's right, I'm having an event. I'm playing for a private party. It's a wedding. I'm gonna go through what I do before attending the event or before reaching the venue at home. Basically, what is the homework that I do before I go to an event, and I'm going to share all my tips and tricks with you guys, so stay tuned on that. What is good, you guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Deep and this is where I do a lot of DJing and tech related tutorials, tips and tricks to help you become a better DJ and to help you get better at using technology. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Okay, my number one tip is that every time you're booked for a private party, take some time out and ask your client about the kind of music that they are hoping for on the evening that they have booked you for. So my particular client this time wanted me to play a lot of old school music, old school hip hop and commercial house music. Of course, there's going to be a little bit of Bollywood for the other part of the family, but my client, he's a young dude, he's traveled the world, and the bride is from Bangalore, traveled the world. They also obviously have an international number. I've been speaking to them on WhatsApp. They're in India and they are getting married. So my client is influenced with international music, and that is a clue that I was looking for. What that means is that my client requires, or he wants to listen to music that is obviously played in the USA, because they are from the USA, they live in the USA, they're not from USA, they live in the USA, they're Indians, NRIs. So yeah, that's one thing that I've learned about it, and because they've been there, Bollywood is something that they don't really listen to that often, so definitely Bollywood is going to be a part of the entire set this evening. But I've asked them a few tracks that they want me to play, and I have that with me. So that is the first step. Always ask your client about the kind of music that they're expecting out of you as a DJ on the evening that they have booked you for. So the setup was supposed to be ready by 9 in the morning because there was a rehearsal for the choreographers and the wedding team. There is a dance performance in the evening and they wanted to do a rehearsal by 9:30 in the morning. So I've been getting calls back and forth from 7 in the morning about letting my guys in. So the vendor today, the guy who is arranging the sound, is also my guy. So I was handling the entire event basically. Definitely not the setup part. I'm talking about the sound and the lights, and basically the entertainment department was handled by me. So I've been getting a call from the team back and forth, and since morning I'm just busy with that. Hello.
Sir.
Yeah, Ravi, what's the story?
Sir, nothing, sir. Everything is ready.
Okay.
They have to come for rehearsal. They have not yet come.
Still not come for rehearsal?
No, sir.
They said 9
First
o'clock.
one batch came, sir. Professional 5 people.
Okay.
We are given one monitor.
Okay.
They have rehearsal. That is now main sound is ready. Lighting is ready. Back lighting, they have to put a flex. Then only we can put for moving it only balancer. Everything is ready.
Okay. And follow spot, did they test?
Yes, sir. Tested.
Okay. So when are you going for lunch, Ravi?
Sir, after rehearsal, I'll go for lunch, sir. I'll finish my lunch. I'll be here only.
Okay. All normal, no problem, no complaints, no issues.
No problem, nothing, sir.
Perfect then. Okay. You call me if you need anything.
Okay, sir. Done, sir. Done,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, sir. Bye, sir.
But now it's all over. The setup is done, the rehearsal is not done. So right now I think is a perfect time for me to just sit and work on the music. Let's do that. Another important thing that I do just before the event is that I always go through my music to make sure that everything works fine and the files are still responding. I always obviously just export all of my music into the pen drive from my record box software. If you guys haven't seen my video about how I sort my music, I think you must check that out because that video is interesting and that will tell you the best way to sort your music on your laptop. Last night what I did is I downloaded some music because this client specifically asked me for some kind of songs. So I made sure that I downloaded some of that music, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place all of this music that I have just downloaded for this client in a new playlist called, I'll just call it the day of the event, which is 26th August today, and I'm gonna call it 26th August, and the event is at Taj West End, so I'm just gonna call it 26th August Taj West End. It's just easy for me to remember. And this playlist is the second tip for you guys. This playlist is gonna be on my pen drive on the top. Okay, now the reason why I need this playlist on the top is because this is my SOS playlist. During the evening, if there is a moment when the mood is not right, I'm gonna play a track out of this playlist because this playlist is requested by the client, which means that they will definitely like to listen to what they have requested for. So this is an SOS playlist, and that is the second tip for you all. Always have a playlist in which you have tracks ready to drop when your mind is not working, or when the dance floor is not working, or when there's something not just right and you just want to change the mood. You have a track which the client definitely likes. Play that track and you'll have a little breather to get things around and make sure that you are always in track and you're back in track with the crowd. Okay, and that is tip number 2. Always have an SOS playlist for each private party. Also, I found out that my client is from Chennai and my client's to-be wife is from Bangalore. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that I have some Tamil music, because people from Chennai would love to listen to Tamil music. So definitely I'm gonna add some of the latest Tamil music into the playlist, because it's a private party. Genre doesn't matter. They just wanna have a good time, okay? So don't think about playing the best set. Think about playing the best set for that particular client. There will be time for you to showcase your skills, but what is more important is to deliver what they have booked you for. So remember that, and that is your tip number 3. So I have switched to Recordbox 6. Have you guys switched to Recordbox 6 already? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm using Recordbox 6 for a while. It's amazing, but I haven't taken the subscription plan because that's not of any use to me, because I play on pen drives. What about you guys? Have you taken the subscription? Do you think it's expensive? Do you think it's required? Let me know. So the next tip that I want to talk to you about is creating hot cues for the new music that you have just downloaded for that event. Hot cues will help you make sure that you start the track on time, and also you know the best part about the track and you know where the track will start mixing from. It'll save you a lot of time. Listen to the music that you've just downloaded because it's new music. You have not heard this kind of music before. If it is a specific kind of music that you haven't heard before, I would definitely recommend that you go through that music and create hot cues. Okay. This is exactly what I was talking about, okay? This is what I just figured out. So let me just switch to this camera angle now, okay? So I downloaded this music yesterday, okay? And when I was playing through this music, I just realized that there is a problem with the track, and this track just stops abruptly. Listen to it. Imagine having to be in that situation. Unbelievable. You're playing for the crowd, the music is amazing, the track is amazing, but it just stops while playing. And that is why you should always check your music. And now that you've checked it, another important thing is to get rid of that track as soon as possible so you don't play it by mistake in another event. And that is the next tip. And that is basically the reason why you must go through your music. Don't forget to have fun, guys. That's the most important thing. Listen to your music and just enjoy. Alright, I'm done analyzing my music. I'm done checking my music. I'm done with adding hot cues, and I'm done with my preparation. It's time to export the music. It's time to export the music to the pen drive. And this is when I tell you another tip. Always use 2 pen drives. Export your same music to pen drives. You never know which pen drive will crash, and it's a private party. He has paid you a lot of money. He has spent a lot of money for the event, and the last thing that you need is that the DJ is not able to play music because his pen drive is damaged or crashed. So always export your music in 2 pen drives. Another tip for you guys. Okay, let me show you another interesting thing. Check this out. This is the box in which I store all my music. This is basically 3 years old. I think this is 3 years old, and it's just a box that opens up like that, and it has another flap, and then comes my pen drives inside of that. Here are the pen drives, and here I have another few pen drives. Okay, and this is that. But now recently I started using this box. This box is small and light, and it has only 3 pen drives. 2 for my music and 1 very important pen drive. Now this is your next tip. Whenever you go to an event, always make sure you have an extra pen drive, because there will definitely be some music that the client will ask you to play, or definitely be some music that there is a performance to and they need to transfer this to your pen drive so that you can plug it in and perform. Make sure that you never use your record box analyzed pen drives to do all of that work. Keep a pen drive specific to just taking music from other laptops. Other laptops may have viruses, and those viruses can damage your laptop when you connect this pen drive to your laptop. So what I do is that this pen drive is only used for taking music from my clients' laptops or music from the choreographers, and I just use this pen drive for all of the performances. I never mix that with my performance and record box analyzed pen drives, and that is another tip for you guys. And talking about the boxes, do you guys also have some crazy funky looking boxes just like this for your music, or you just throw them in your bag just like that? I like to protect my pen drives, so I always keep them in boxes like these. This is a box I made myself out of another box, and this is a box that I think we got it from headphones. So this is my box for now. What about you guys? Let me know down in the comments below. Do you use a box for your pen drives or to keep your music safe in your bag? Let me know. Okay, apart from the pen drives, there is another very important thing in my pen drive box. Okay, and that is this thing. Now this thing is your headphone adapter. Okay, this is an extremely important thing to keep in your USB box or your bag, because you never know when you may need this. Your headphones, maybe the headphones that you have has an adapter that you have left somewhere while removing the headphones from the mixer. So you may always need to have one of these extra, just because you may lose it, or another reason is because the one that you already use is damaged. Remember to have this in your bag. Now it's time to go through my Instagram. I have been getting a lot of message requests. Now the thing about Instagram is that when somebody unknown messages you, it doesn't come to your inbox, it goes to your requests inbox. So this is probably one reason why I don't respond to your message on Instagram quickly. So I would like to apologize for that. I check on that every now and then whenever I'm free, but I always make sure that I reply to all of you guys. Now it's time for me to respond to the questions that I have here today. And just like that, I have responded to a few questions on Instagram, and Rohan here tells me thank you so much, and I'm really happy. I say you're welcome. So that's right, I respond to each and every Instagram message that I get. So if you have any questions, please go ahead and message me and I will respond to you. All right, it's 2 o'clock and the exporting is still going on. It's gonna take a while, but it's time for me to go have some lunch because I need to reach the venue by 5:30. So I'm gonna go have lunch and then we'll come back and then we will get ready for the rest of the things. I need to still pack my bag. I need to pack my equipment. I'm carrying my own equipment today. I'm gonna show you all of that as well. But let's go have lunch now. All right, I'm done with lunch and I've made a few phone calls. Everything looks good. It's time for me to get ready and then we will pack our bags. Let's get ready. Looks like I'm ready. Time to pack the bags. Let's go. All right, that's it. let's go. The packing is done, the bags are packed. Let's move the equipment to the car. Let's drive to the venue. I'll see you guys later. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back on road now. It's time for me to head to the event, which I'm doing already. If you can see on the back, you will see my players. For people who are wondering why I don't have a case for it or why I don't have a box for it, it's because I actually don't use these players for events. I have these here. I always use it in the studio, but I'm taking it today because my sound vendor doesn't have his players. So I'm taking my players because it's time to help each other, right? You should help each other. So for today, these players, these babies are sitting in the back seat with me. I'm going to drive slow and I'm going to reach the venue, and from there I'll hand it over to my sound vendor and we will take it forward from there. Alright guys, I'm just about to reach the venue, and another important tip that I wanted to give you guys is that it is always good to reach the venue at least 1 hour in advance, or at least 2 hours in advance if the setup is your own. Thankfully, I have a team of people who are working for me over there. They are there since morning, so I didn't have to go 2 hours in advance. I'm going 1 hour in advance, and I'm sure that it will still take another 2 hours for the guys to come and the event to begin. So I'm well over 1 hour in advance over here, and that is a very important thing. You never know what is required. You will have enough time for arranging things that you come to know in the last moment. So always reach the venue at least 1 hour, 1.5 hour in advance. Okay, entering the venue. Okay, interesting. Hello sir. Venue, wedding.
So parking on this way?
Yeah, but I need to give the equipment and I will park.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so there is no valet. You need to park your car yourself. Okay, that's a good thing. That didn't happen the last time I was here. Oh my god, look at that car. A Porsche. I love cars, guys. Time to park. Alright, I'll see you at the venue. Alright guys, I'm just done with the event and I'm back home. Today's event went well. I'm so glad I got this event, guys. Now I'm back home and I feel really good that I've spent my time today for this client because I got paid for it. It's important that you take all your events very seriously, okay? And I'm hungry now. I need to go grab a bite. Alright, then I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. It was a little different. It was different because I wanted to let you guys know about what all I do before attending private party, okay? And the tips that I told you today are extremely important according to me, and I always make sure that that is my routine before an event, okay? But what I will actually recommend you guys is that the laptop related work about exporting music and all that, I recommend you do that at least 1 day in advance. I have a backup of my music, so it's okay. But sometimes if the export gets stuck or if there's something wrong with the software, Recordbox 6 is still buggy, I'm honest with you guys. If something goes wrong, you will have a lot of things to worry about before the event if your pen drive or if the export is interrupted for whatever reason. So I would recommend that you do this, whatever I did, 1 day in advance. For the purpose of this video, I showed it to you today. but I always make sure that I do it at least one day in advance, and on that day I make sure that everything is in place. And the kind of people that were at the event, a lot of energy was there. I was extremely happy to see all these people dancing. The bride's father and the groom's father were full of energy. It was good. It was amazing. It is amazing to see all this energy, and your job as a DJ is also to give the energy that you have with your crowd, okay? And that is how the event will become a success. Alright, so that's about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this little video that I did today, and you guys got to learn something new as well. If you haven't already, I recommend you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because there's a lot of things that a DJ can learn from my YouTube channel, because DJing is not the only thing I teach, and tips and tricks is not the only thing that I show you guys. I also show you behind the scenes and how and what is it to be a DJ. Alright, so go ahead and subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram. If you have any questions, you can ask me there as well. I told you all that 100 times. I will reply to all your messages. And tell me, how did you guys like this video? Comment in the comments below and tell me if you guys enjoyed watching this video. Time for me to go ahead and grab a bite. I'm gonna go to the kitchen, open the fridge and see what's available. I think even if the bread is available, I'm gonna cook some eggs. I'm gonna toast some bread. Just gonna have some bread and eggs for tonight. That's been it. My name is Deep, and I will see you guys in the next one. Happy to help.